Many hard drives will outlast the computer on which they are installed, and some may even weather a few computer migrations. Hard drives are designed to last, yet they do fail occasionally, either as a result of inappropriate treatment or because they were not made precisely. You can try to extend the life of a hard disk temporarily if it is ready to fail, but you may not be able to fix it permanently. To be honest, you're lucky even if you receive a warning. Disks usually fail without notice. You are not guaranteed to get a notice. It simply implies that as soon as you get this message, you must take it seriously. Now I'm going to show you a few steps that you can take precaution to make sure that your hard disk lasts, or if it crashes, then you're ready for it. So first thing you should do is make a backup of your files. In order to back up, press the Windows button and go to Control Panel. Type Control and Control Panel will pop up. Just open the program. And now go to Category View, and under System and Security, you will find Backup and Restore Windows 7. So select that and then select Create a System Image. Now make sure to give it a little time to load. As you can see, I only have one hard drive, so now I have to create backup on new volume D, but since it's the hard drive that my Windows is in, it's recommended to choose another hard drive. As you can see, I have a portable hard drive. Now I'm going to use it. So let's plug it in. And then we will select refresh, and it'll take the time again. And as you can see, we have Transcend E here. So we're going to select that, and then this drive cannot be stored because it is corrupted. You can try to fix it by checking the disk. So it's saying that our portable hard drive is corrupted and we should fix it. So let's go and fix the disk right now. That's also a good practice to fix the disk when it's corrupted. So you'll just go to Properties and then go to Tools and then go to Check. And now you're gonna have to scan drive, and then you will solve any problem that comes with it. So we'll have to wait a few seconds until the error has been scanned successfully. So as you can see, guys, now Windows have found some errors on this drive that needs to be repaired. So we're gonna have to close the dialog box and then repair the drive. So we're gonna close it, and then we're gonna select repair drive. So now the drive will be repaired. Okay, repair while it's in use. Alright, we're gonna repair the drive now because we're not using it as a portable drive. So we're gonna select repairing now. Now guys, we're gonna have to wait until the drive has been repaired successfully. So guys, as you can see, my drive was successfully repaired. So now we're gonna close this window. Okay, we're gonna click OK, and now we're going to refresh this again, and just in case. And as you can see, now Transcend is available for backup, so we're gonna select Transcend, and then we're gonna go ahead and click Next. Okay, now we're gonna select, well, you can also select your other partitions if you need to back up, but I don't wanna really back up the new volume D because it's only for media storage. So I'm just gonna unselect that, and I'm just gonna back up my Windows and other contents, okay? So now we're gonna click Next again, then confirm your backup. Okay, we're gonna select Start Backup and let the backup process be done. So guys, as you can see, Windows is now asking, do you want to create a system repair disk? So now we're going to select yes, I want to create a system repair disk. But since we don't have a CD drive, it's not going to be created. So, well, system repair disk cannot be created without a disk. So unfortunately, we're not creating a system repair disk. We're just taking a backup in a hard drive. So let's say backup is completed. Well, it's not a disk backup because obviously it's not a DVD drive. Well, whoever uses DVD these days anyways, right? Nobody even have a DVD slot anyway because everyone uses Wi-Fi. So just make sure you get a backup, and you can just back it up in the cloud. This is the Windows Backup Manager. As you can see, let's see how much it is. Alright, I guess the backup is transparent or hidden somewhere, but these are the data files and it's not big in size here. So the backup was created successfully. So guys, after backing up, now you can rest in peace that if your hard disk rests in peace, you will have a backup of it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to check our main hard drive if it's okay or not. So you can just check it, scan drive. And after scanning, you will be able to know that your drive is okay or not. As you can see, no errors were found. So your disk is okay. Now you should scan regularly, at least once a month or once a week is also good. So make sure to scan regularly to find errors and fix them, of course. Now, thirdly, what we're going to do is run the system file checker program. So click on Windows and go click CM and go type down CMD. Make sure to run it as an administrator. And then click yes. Now we're going to type sfc space / and then scan now. Now beginning the system scan, this process will take some time, so we're going to have to wait again. So as you can see guys, verification is complete. Windows Resource Protection did not find any integrity violations. Now finally, what you can do is examine your hard disk's bad sectors. Unfortunately, Windows don't have any built-in apps that can do that, so you should take assist of third-party softwares in order to check your hard disk's bad sector. So after checking your bad sector, you will be able to understand your hard disk current health. So guys, that's all for today. If you found this video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more helpful videos like these. Until we meet again next time, goodbye and stay safe.